You're listening to What the Fuck News with your host, Pooh. She's been keeping up with the shenanigans, so you don't have to. Please like and subscribe.
Hey, Pooh.
Yo,
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm goody. I'm goody. What's goody with you?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. So you called me in here because you got some shenanigans you were trying to report on, girl. So tell me what's really happening, what's going on. What have I missed?
All right. Let's jump into it. Unfortunately, our first story doesn't have a happy foot to start. But did you hear about the 12-year-old boy that was fatally shot near Atlanta's Atlantic Station Mall? He was finally identified.
Mm. Yeah. His name was what is it? Zion.
I would say
Name-
Zion.
Zion. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So I heard about that. Yeah. That's a shame. But
Yeah.
they started a curfew. They say they started a curfew 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and that's crazy because the shooting itself happened around 8 p.m.
Mm.
So,
So 10 o'clock is not gonna help.
yeah, that's
10 o'clock is
God.
not gonna help because I'm gonna tell you. But at one time there was a curfew, 8 o'clock. Kids under the age of 14, 15 in Chicago had to be in the house. We had curfews at one time. I mean, well, not a formal curfew, but usually with no kids outside at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not used to seeing kids out when the sun go down, so
Yeah.
it's
So
like,
yeah. So I'm just wondering what the hell is going on. With. But it's a shame that the baby lost his life. Did they
baby.
say, did they say why this is happening, or is just he just called in the wrong place at the wrong time?
They say no suspects have been identified. The shooting is still under investigation. The police are even asking for people's help by submitting any photos or videos they might have captured from the shooting. So that
Oh,
means that they hitting up, Aki in the 7-Eleven, like, yo, look at your camera, see what's going on, or little laundromat, look at your cameras, we gotta see what's going on,
mhm.
for the simple fact that it was by a mall.
Mm,
How is there no footage? How is there no nothing? Witnesses? No, just nothing? Like,
right, right, right. I hear that you guys have a boil order going on down there.
oh man, leave it to Texas to go on and just come shut up.
So they say that they say the power went out. So that's the article I was reading. That the power had went out. So that's why they end up doing a boil order. But it's a shame the the system down there is just screwed up.
It's saying that multiple water treatment plants in Houston, Texas, and this is why I
Hmm.
try to stay away from the city areas in Texas. But in Houston, Texas, lost power on Sunday, resulting in a boil water notice.
Hmm.
Mom, when was the last time you remember boiling water?
Not never ever. Never unless I just didn't trust it my damn self. You know what I mean? But
This will definitely make you want to just go on and boil it from get go
let me
because
know. Okay, because let me tell you this. That from what I today, I heard that there has been some power. What is it? Cell towers or whatever that they've been getting hit.
mm,
So it's like they're trying to shut the grid down to cause panic. You know what I mean?
yeah, I can see that.
So I'm hoping that does not take hold. We can keep moving on with our life. Okay, so, well, what else you got going on, girl? Because I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot happening.
It's a lot, but man, we got there apparently happened to be a Virginia state trooper that was killed in a shootout with California police after allegedly, you know how we like to fling that word around, allegedly catfishing a teen girl and murdering her whole family.
Well, you're and from what I hear, uh, uh, he had been catfishing other people. He had done this before. He had catfished people before, and he had a problem. So what I'm wondering is do these people, when they hire these people, do they even check? Do they even check these people at all?
Well, he
So
was 28, so I'm trying to figure out whose hand got scratched or who back got scratched or what have you, because he don't even he don't even look like no 28-year-old.
no, oh no, nowhere near. Look, but this is the article that you were talking about, and here's what came up today.
Anything, like this, and was actually very, very happy to have an officer living behind me. I felt safe.
Austin Lee Edwards, the man accused of killing 3 members of a California family and recently hired by the Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Office, allegedly catfished a teenage girl in California. According to Smith County, Virginia records, Edwards also recently purchased a home in Saltville from Jacob Gordon.
I had the house on the market for just a few hours, and I got a full price offer, and was told it was a Virginia State Trooper, and we went from there.
A deed for the property on Allison Gap Road was recorded on November 14th.
He was only behind me for about 8 days. He was actually very nice, accommodating. He offered to help me on my home.
After purchasing the home, it appears he blacked out windows and put up dark curtains.
Thought it was really weird. And then, of course, the owner told me also that he required that they sent the video of the basement. I mean, he didn't see the property before he purchased it, but he required a video of the basement, which seemed really weird to us.
I asked Gordon if he had many interactions with Edwards.
He kept to himself. He really didn't have a lot to say. I actually invited him to have dinner with me and my family one night, and, he politely declined.
Others in the area saying Edwards reportedly visited places in town wearing a trench coat.
I guess he had a strange presence about him, my wife said. So. And of course, the guy who lived in front of him that I know, he said that he had a very strange presence, that the guy was very weird, creepy, kept in his house. He didn't get out a lot. Short time here, he'd already set off alarms.
Gordon still processing the news out of California.
It still doesn't feel real. It's something you never dream of. Even whenever I was told by police what had happened, I almost thought they were, just messing with me or something.
And Hudgens thinking of those impacted.
I really feel horrible for the family out there and the people that, that he affected the way that he did.
Reporting in Saltville, Virginia, Ashley Hoke, News 5 WCY.
You know what it is? Jeffrey Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer.
I wish you would stop.
Like, you just... And it... Ma, this is why babe. I got out. I had to get away from living on top of people like sardines, because do you know how it would feel knowing that there is somebody that lives just as close as people live in New York, and there's somebody in the next apartment that is murdering people? Like that is a
can I well, I'm ready. I got a story for you. I'm from Chicago. Okay.
Oh.
You know what happened to me? I was about 10 years old. My mother was at work. We stayed on 87th and oh my God, what is that? 1042 West 87th Street. That was the address. And nice neighborhood, black neighborhood. It was cool. Why my mother came in the house mad at me because I slept through somebody getting murdered?
What?
Yes. The people downstairs, the girl was dating a guy, and she had broke up with him, but she had her new guy. So the old guy kicked in the downstairs door, and he came up to her second floor apartment. We lived on the third floor. He came to her second floor apartment, kicked her door in, shot the guy, and left.
Oh my God.
And my mother was mad at me because when she came in the house and woke me up, she woke me up. She came in there mad at me. How can you sleep through somebody shooting and they down there shoot? She's mad at me, but she was relieved at the same time that I wasn't hurt, but she was mad that I wasn't up and scared. That makes sense. That didn't make sense.
It make a tiny bit. It makes parent sense.
Okay. Because I was there with just me and my little brother, and I think she had. Did she have candy yet? It was just me and my little brother. We sleep. I'm 10. I'm not thinking about nobody. And I knew the people that I went to school with the boy whose brother it was that got killed. It was his brother. We was in the same classroom, and I go to class the next day, and that was his brother. He said, "Yeah, you live upstairs." I was like, "Yeah, bro." But I didn't hear none of that because I was like, "Hey, when kids sleep, they go to sleep." 'Cause I done played hard all day.
Yeah, I was about to say, you did say you was 10 years old. You probably was out tearing the street up. You was
Okay.
in sleep, knocked the fuck out.
I was up there, mama at work, and I just snuck out the house. I'm in the house, sleep like I'm a good kid. You get what? Lady, I'm in the house, sleep. I done dressed my little brother up like a girl and tie my bra up around him and put socks in it. I done did I was doing all kind of weird shit that day. I remember the day. But I don't remember. I didn't remember. I didn't hear no shooting, but my mother was mad. But she was mad because it was that close to danger.
Yeah, like me personally, I could see it like a bullet coming through the floor. You get what I'm saying? As a parent, I could see like, what the fuck? What you got going on? Why you sleep? Like, but then I'm like, oh God, thank God I'm here. There ain't nothing happening.
Right.
So I could definitely get that, but it's just like just thinking to yourself, like, oh my God, that person lived next door to me. Like, and even with watching things like Jeffrey, the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah, but you know what? Jeffrey Dahmer, that happened in Dahmer in Chicago. No, that was
Milwaukee.
We had the fat boy. We had Chicago had the one before Dahmer. He used to play a clown.
I know he was Pogo the Clown.
Gacy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Chicago had Gacy.
Yeah,
Chicago. That was a big thing, and guess what? I never knew nothing about none of that stuff. I mean, I saw it on TV like everybody else. Like, damn,
I think what New York had, the Son of Sam.
I think y'all had. Did y'all have Son of Sam?
I think we had Son of Sam. Did we?
I don't know.
Son
of Sam was in California. Who was? I know.
No, I think that was Richard Ramirez, wasn't it?
Richard Ramirez was in California, wasn't he?
I believe so, because I was just watching his ass on American Horror Story.
You know what? It's just a girl.
It's just, man, you never know who you living next door to. That's all I'm saying.
This is why I don't know. It used to be neighborhoods back when I was a kid. Even though I'm from Chicago, I remember living in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Now it's just the hood.
The hood. Yeah. I remember being able to go outside, even though my mother used to tell me, make sure you stay your ass on the block. I ain't listening. So I'm going around the corner. I'm going to do all types of other shit. But didn't nobody try Judy Kids? Everybody knew. And they saw my little fat ass running amok up them streets. That's Judy's daughter. Silly. Don't fuck with Judy's daughter. Because let me tell you something. You don't want Judy coming outside. Her daughter is already a menace. But you want her mother to come out here? Nah, you just keep your eye on her. Make sure she ain't running in the street.
Yeah, make sure you ain't got nothing
Because even if now something happened to her, now her mother will come out here and raise hell on everybody. So just keep your eye on her little badass.
Not even do that. But okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what that little thing that happened, and so yeah, that was in the ball alert. It'd be so much going on until I can't even keep up.
Speaking of neighbors,
Yeah.
did you hear update about the girl Dejanay Jackson was arrested in regards to the murder of the young lady that Shanquella Robinson.
Yeah, I heard that she got caught.
Yeah, she was arrested by Interpol and extradited to Mexico. I didn't even know Mexico had extradition laws. Yeah,
I didn't know either.
I didn't know
I didn't
that.
know. I didn't know that
Mexico
either.
not playing. Well, you know what? Isn't Mexico part of the United States now?
No, come on, man.
All
No,
right, all right. I went to school, but I only
that.
not paid attention.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't start something like no. What they need to do is give Texas back to Mexico.
No, I know I'm close to Mexico, yeah, but
no. Actually, Texas belonged to Mexico. You know that, right?
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Exactly. Texas and California.
Oh, wow. They saying that she's going to be charged. There won't be no trial or jury. The judge is going to decide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're not playing. And they got some more of them. They looking for them. Because, see, I didn't want to touch this story.
Yeah, I know.
It is deeper and darker than what we even.
Yeah, I know. But you want to know something? Because I wasn't going to follow it either. But the only reason was two things. This update, where they're saying, you know, Mexico, they getting they motherfuckers. They packing them the fuck up. And two, Kanika Jenkins. There was no one was found, no one was tried, no one would serve time. Nothing was done about her case. Nothing happened,
and nothing happened to the young man that was found rolled up in the carpet either.
Yep.
Now you can see him running. Then all of a sudden you see him rolled up in the carpet. Someone said he did it to himself.
Yeah. That.
But his insides is missing.
Yeah. So when it came to this case and I saw this update, I said, okay, Mexico not more fuck playing like they.
But guess what? Guess what? They was on some okie doke too, because they got called out on it because they were going to lie. The police are actually under investigation down there. They got their own internal investigation on them going on down there because allegedly, because they were brushing it off because she got killed in a tourist town. And they didn't want that, They didn't want rich people to think and not come down there to visit them. They already got what is that out there in by Cali? Out there in Mexico, you can't go out there. Tijuana already. They tell them folks to stay on your side of the border. So it's a lot of issues going on, man. I'm just ready to stay out. I'm just ready to stay out of the public at this point. Because the story you did last week, I heard your live, and you did a really good job. I want to tell you, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, and you did real good. But I heard a follow up that there's a ex Walmart employee that is suing them because she had told them she had put in word months about they knew about this person before he, they knew that he had issues. So that means that everybody knows this person is wacky. But see, Jazz worked on a job like that. She worked at it was more than 4. It's like 5 brothers. Them guys. Yeah, she worked for those brothers. The 5 brothers. They was not 5 brothers, but 4 brothers and a dad. But it's 5 guys. It ended up being 5 different fellas. Yeah, she used to work for that franchise. Anyway, they had a wackadoo that everybody like. He gonna go off and he gonna go off one day. And I told Jazz, I said, "Yep, y'all talking about he's going to go off one day. You just bring your ass on home. You don't even need to work until y'all can get him up out of there. You don't even need to go back because I don't even want to hear that." You know what I mean?
That's, and it's sad that it has to come down to, and it's a female. It's a female who is looking at it. Me personally, I'm looking at it as if put a price on my life was a person. Now, do you put a price on your life? No. But this lady just beat death.
Do you understand?
All while
Because
working.
she said he shot at her.
Yeah, all while working. I'm not out at the club. I'm not out doing illegal stuff. I'm not out doing stuff I ain't got no business doing.
Do you understand?
I'm at work.
Look.
And I told y'all about this motherfucker numerous amount of times. Oh, y'all gonna pay. Y'all gonna pay. To the point where I ain't never gotta work again. Y'all gonna pay. I'm traumatized.
I think she's suing for what, 50 mil?
Man, listen, if put a price on my life was a person. Hey.
No, but that's dead ass though, for real. When you think
it's
about
the truth.
it, because she could have suddenly not come home to her family because my daughter showed
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, come on now. You already got 5, 7 people that lost their life that day?
Jesus Christ. Oh, they done shut up something else now. Something else and got shut up.
Oh boy.
I forgot something else and got shut up after that. I have to go back. It's everything's just such a blur right now. You got people arguing over Charleston White. You got people arguing over T.I. ugly ass son. Then you got this one over here. They got YouTubers fighting, and then you got Biden over here playing the okie doke bullshit. You know, it's just it's so much going on. We can't even pack it into our little 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So what else you got, baby? Because we got to move on. I heard you was talking about the music industry. What's going on with the music? What's going on with the music people?
I mean, allegedly, Young Jock is out here calling Nicki Minaj bullyish. It says that female rappers won't be around much longer. He said 180 days. He gives it 180 days.
He ain't wrong. No, I don't mean, well,
he's not wrong.
No, he ain't wrong. He's
not wrong. I mean, like, and then again, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Yeah, you know.
I don't think he's wrong.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. You know, so I'm glad. In fact, I found the article, and let me see if you can hear and see this. I'm gonna share this with you, and here it is, Young Jock in his own words.
It's crazy, cause somewhere in you know, it's like, oh, Nicki kind of bullyish, man. You know. I mean, you got a hell of a support system, and I know. Oh, you don't want to get the barbs on you. I don't give a fuck who you gonna put on me. Goddamn it, I don't care. What the fuck you gonna stop me from doing? Fucking love and hip hop and radio, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm me. I'm gonna find a way to eat regardless. I don't care about none of that shit. At the end of the day, I think Nicki, as of late, has been a little bullyish.
As of
I'm
late.
not taking a diss. It's not a diss. I'm being honest. That's the tilt right now. They're like, well, Nicki got you know. She said what the fuck on her mind. And Lotto didn't back down in the situation. Lotto didn't back down, man. You know, it's just, I think a lot of people, we doing too much bickering. The social media allows us to do too much talking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little too much talking. Like, fuck all that. Like, all this shit we arguing. Why are we arguing? What is we arguing about? shit, Nicki is upset about, some things with the Grammys and the shit like that. And, I understand. You could understand where her frustration would come from. But you know what? These younger girls who coming up under her, hey man, you gotta understand. They making a stance for what they believe in and the way they want to move with this shit. And that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't hear no lies.
No lies detected.
But him talking about them being around, but then again, you got the men that beef and they take lies for real. So he can't say women don't get along because that's all men talk about is killing another black man. That's all they do. Listen to that garbage they got coming out of Chicago, the drill music, that garbage. All that crap, all of it.
I don't know. I be all for my female rappers. I love me a good gutter, raw ass female rapper, and it's like, yo, it's enough
But you
money.
gotta have content, baby. It's gotta be more. You gotta have content. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Be talking about something. Okay, popping your ass is cool because I'm 60. Sometimes I didn't drop it like it's warm. You know what I'm saying? So hey, me and Jazz, when Jazz was alive, me and Jazz used to run around here. She dance and I hold on to the wall, and dance with her. You know what I mean? So hey, shit. When Cardi was singing "Bold Up Who," when who you gonna do what to who? That was my shit. And I'm 60 years old. I got respect for what she do. She's got the body, and like she said, she took the bag and got her teeth fixed. If I had a bag, I wouldn't got mine fixed. So I ain't mad at her. Do what you do. Because I listened to Cardi music before she got on. I didn't know that was her on Love and Hip. Love and Hip Hop is what made me go look at her. Me and Jazz go look at her old music.
Yeah.
Okay. She got that one song where she got on that red leather on.
Mm-hmm.
And that one when she was still in New York. Yeah, I like that.
When she dropped, those was her 2 mixtapes. Like, she was already big from having a big ass mouth on social media.
I heard that's where she came from on social media.
I mean, before that, she was stripping. Like,
she already had a career. She said she already
exactly.
So even though people look down on her, but she took something and made something out of it. Look at her now. She gave her husband one for his birthday. $2 million. Gave him a check with $2 million.
Shit.
You understand what I'm saying? They taking applications for old ladies that walk with a cane. Shit.
But I just be respecting Cardi because she came up, she eating.
But they didn't think that she the way she speaks, she's Brooklyn, Bronx. Where she from? Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn? Hello? Hello? Guys, I think we have lost Pooh.
No. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, because I was about to stop the show.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Just edit that. But yeah, she from the Bronx. From the Bronx. And I was already rocking with her from back in the day. But it was like when she came out with her mixtape, ran down on that bitch twice. Like,
dude. Well, I don't know why me were playing that thing. Oh my God! But we were playing that thing loud and like I could go out there and fight somebody. That had me all up in my little feelings. And I'm like, you know what? I had to stop taking this shit in because I ain't about to go fight up. I ain't about to go bust a grape. And I might tell you go do what the who? Bitch, I will beat you the fuck. I mean, yeah. So yeah. Cardi was giving my little feelings, but then I came close. I was talking to someone when Cardi first came out. It was a friend of hers that still lived in Brooklyn. But when I started out as playlist promotions, promo, I was play GMS promo or whatever the hell that shit was. I was that was shit. But anyway, one of her friends was going to come on my show, but I just thought about doing a podcast. Then she said, "Well, you ready to do your podcast?" And that's the closest I came to having a friend of somebody that knew somebody, that knew some damn body, So if I could talk to her, I would like to see it because people don't give her a chance because of the way she talks. They
Right.
figure that she's stupid because of the way she talks. But see, she's from the hood. No formal education. But she's smart. She's smarter than people they give her credit for. Because she does try to keep up. She may not understand it the way these elites think she should. But that's them looking down on her because of her lifestyle and her life choices. Okay. That's what it comes down to.
All I know is that's my bitch, alright?
And I ain't it's just a lot going on, and I'm gonna say this because I was talking about this on my Facebook page. The first time I have never ever heard a Quavo verse. Not a Quavo, no, Takeoff verse. Takeoff. I've never paid attention to the Migos, like that. My bitch is bad and bougie. Hey, that was like that, bad and bougie. I like that song. I like that because it was just, it's just a fun song to me.
Yeah.
It was just fun because I don't take everything so seriously. Yes, I'm 60, but I liked music then. I like music now. I don't like a lot of music. I don't like the 6ix9ine was kind of catchy at one point, but then a lot of the stuff is just sound like trash now to me. Since I started listening to it with a different ear, it's just when I was promoting jazz's music, and people start talking about they're moving away from music. Don't nobody want to talk about shooting nobody, killing nobody. We had said this a couple of years ago, but nobody was really moving on it. Nobody was really saying anything. People are now talking. They're now talking about it because I won't represent anybody that's talking about killing people in their songs. First of all, I have a deceased daughter that was killed, so yeah, that changed my mind about a whole lot of stuff. Because the people do absorb, but they absorb it. It's not just there for a fading minute. You're not even thinking about it. But yeah, some people really think that these games are for real. You know, they music plays a big part because in the 60s, I mean the 70s when I was paying attention, in the 80s, we didn't have that killer music.
Yeah.
And everybody was going out having a good time. You can go to the club. Wasn't nobody shooting the club up, and wasn't nobody tearing the club up, wasn't nobody, we was letting the roof is on fire. They didn't care. We don't, hey, let that motherfucker burn. You know, that's what we was doing. It was party time. But then Luda came out telling some we 10 boys from tear the club up. Why you gotta tear the club up, bro? So you put it in people's mind. Rep your hood, rep your was it rep your somebody, what was it? Make you want to go fight what was that song? What was that song? Everybody was singing that. Oh my god.
Nah, you had to know when it was time to stop going out.
Yeah.
When Biggie said he got a gun up in his waist please don't shoot up the place. And the motherfucker said, why? I'm not going. I'm not going. What the fuck you asking why for? I don't want to be.
Exactly. So, bro, I'm out the door. Y'all gotta go. Deuces. You know. Yeah. So that's the weekend was with that. You know, but it's just been so much going on. Everybody, we just now we're late, so we talking about old stuff. But thanks for coming in. You got anything else before we let everybody leave us today?
I mean, I'm hoping nobody's still out there eating up on no old ass Thanksgiving food.
I heard you last week. You call the peoples on them if they have any Thanksgiving food still left. Any time for Christmas, yeah, because people celebrate Christmas. I don't partake in Christmas.
Yeah.
So, but for anybody that's out there with your family, love, yeah, all that, hey, do all the good shit. You know, do all the good stuff with your family. You know, take your meds if you got issues like me. Take your happy pills. There's nothing wrong with them.
Take your chill pills.
Take your chill pill. Hit a blunt. You know, it'll be all right. Because when I say that the mental illness is real out here, y'all,
it's tough.
It is tough out here for all of us. But I wish everybody, if we don't see y'all again, we'll be probably back tomorrow. We ain't got shit else to do. This is Charlene and Pooh. We keep up with shenanigans, so you guys don't have to. And we are fucked out up here. I think we are. Are we? I don't know yet. We might be gone.
No matter what I do, they still gon' hate.